Okay, so the agenda for this meeting are the HSC statistics. This is all for 2022. The HSC awards, observation car performance, that is for workshop, sub-assembly, and for the recruits. The incidents, the customer feedback, review and analysis of all our incidents, the job file and service design status, plus the usual reminders that we are having. Yeah. So what you are seeing in your screen now is the HSC performance for comparison for 2021 and 2022. If you look on the left-hand side for 2021, the the fatality, the LTI, lost time incident rate, RWC, restricted work case, MTC, medical treatment case, high potential, near miss, and first aid case is 0. We don't have uh, anything, not to mention only the LTI that we have on June, yeah, last year, which you all know about, yeah. Now, the total observation card for 2021 is 1,986. We know for a fact that one is comparatively low with respect to the target that ADNOC Offshore is uh, setting for all service provider. The man hour is basically that. Now, for the year 2022, everything else from top all the way for first aid case is 0. That is good, guys. That means in terms of HSC related, nobody has got hurt, which is very good. Yeah, thank you for you guys for your for working safely. Yeah. Now the total observation card is 214. Later on, we're gonna see the breakdown. Yeah, on how you guys had performed individually, and the man hours is 16,604. Now, in terms of man hours, this is comparatively low for us compared to last year because of the amount, the number of rigs we have, and the number of jobs that we carried out. Okay, so the takeaway here is basically we don't have any LTI or nobody get hurt, which is a positive one for the company and for you guys. And then the HSC observation got that is something that we need to catch up and improve. Yeah. Okay. So this is where the HSC observation card for the rig crews. Yeah. This is for you guys itself. So as a total for January, the KPI is 334. You should have been racing 334, all of you guys. But during that time, we only received 8. Yeah. And February, it should have been 626, the KPI. And the actual participation is 53. Now, I want to ask you guys, what are basically the issues you are having? Why we are unable to comply? Bilal, can you unmute? Is there any reason why you are unable, why the guys are unable to comply with the HSC observation card? Bilal, I'm asking you, man.
Hello?
Yeah, Bilal, are you able to see the screen?
Yeah, I see.
Okay, I'm asking, is there any reason why you guys are low on the HSC observation card?
No reason.
Okay, when you say no worries, what does it mean?
Don't know.
Does it mean you're gonna comply next time? You're gonna raise, or why is it? What commitment you guys are gonna give?
Sometimes we write stop card, but nothing change. It's the principal cause. You know this?
No, I don't know what is that, man? Can you repeat that, please?
I told you sometimes we write stop card, but no change, nothing change.
When you
So
say
why
no,
we write? Why we write stop card? If not, we can change something.
what is the example? Can you give me an example?
So much, for example, PPE.
Okay.
So much procedure to be glasses or gloves or
Okay. Did you request and you were not given?
and the quality of PPE. We discuss this every time. Nothing changed.
Okay. What is the problem with quality of PPE?
No good. You know this.
Now, can you send the HSC observation that you're talking about?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I send you.
Now for the gloves, has anyone a problem with the gloves requested and it was not given?
Yeah. Me, for example, last time I have not gloves. Every time we need signature of Rani, this one, this one. It takes so much time, and there isn't gloves in the magazine.
So, Mahmoud, is that correct? They were requesting for gloves and they were not given?
I don't know Mahmoud if he know or no, but last time I speak with store, he tell me there isn't directly.
Yeah, but who are you reporting? To store or
Yeah,
to Mahmoud?
in the store, the gloves there isn't gloves. There is not.
Okay, but when you need
And
anything,
and
you're not getting anything, you need to report to your supervisor. Your supervisor is Mahmoud, man.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
so that should be the case, or else you will not get the support you need. So
There
you
is
need
there
to
is
look at
there is
your
checklist
page.
with monster, no?
Say that again.
In magazine, the man store, he have a checklist, no? If I have one pair of gloves in 6 months, for example, if I
Okay.
have six months with one gloves, why he tell me there isn't? For example, 6 months he give me
Wait,
not
sorry,
need
sorry,
signature.
Bilal, sorry.
Yeah,
Joel, Joel,
Yes.
Joel.
Yes, Khalid.
This the procedure of the gloves actually is not acceptable because maybe the gloves will get damaged in one job.
There's
So
no
when
procedure.
anyone bring damaged gloves, we have to replace for him.
That
You
should be the
cannot,
case.
we
But
cannot
why?
guarantee we cannot guarantee the gloves will stay for 6 months. Nobody can guarantee. It depends of the operation.
That's fine. But what my question is, if the gloves has been damaged and it's been requested to his supervisor, has anyone refused?
Yes, that's the procedure here. The store he have leased, and he not give the guys coverall or safety shoes or gloves until they finish 6 months or 1 year, and this not acceptable. The coverall maybe can damage in one job.
If it's
Safety shoes.
damaged and if as shown, has anyone been refused to give if
This
they
what
have
I,
shown the damaged one?
yeah, maybe offshore guys and advice.
Yeah, Khalid.
Aywa.
Yeah, it's the company procedure. If any damage PPE, it should be given to the storekeeper and he will replace.
Exactly. We have to inform the storekeeper. Once
Yeah.
anyone offshore guys bring any damaged PPE, he must to replace direct.
Yeah, but he should bring with him the damaged one. It should be
Exactly.
replaced on the spot.
The guys they bring the damaged one, still they cannot replace because it's not complete 6 months, for example.
No. Can you give an example? Did it happen before?
It's
Can you
happened
give
before, but I don't remember the name. But now, if we talk about the future, just to inform the storekeeper direct, if anyone bring damaged PPE, he must replace direct, even 1 day.
He knows that. He knows the procedure. I just need a case, and that shouldn't be happen. Shouldn't happen.
Okay,
Madam,
guys, share your
Before.
story. Offshore
Yeah.
guys, share your story.
Madam Maisa, please, I want to add something to Khalid also. Okay, just completing the Khalid. Since yesterday, I got one guy in the offshore. His name is Daniel. His gloves is already damaged and he need to change, but actually we don't have the right size in the store because his hand is X large and just in the store they have the medium size. So even if his gloves is damaged and he cannot send it from the rig. This is number one. And number two, he don't have the actual size here in the store. So what we can done in something like this case?
The store
We
people,
can
they have
discuss
to complete the items.
Mahmoud and Khalid. This can be discussed after the meeting. We'll make sure that the store has the sufficient number of different sizes of PPE.
Okay,
Thank you,
thank
Madam Maisa. Thank you very much.
Can I explain, madam?
Yes, Tayyib, you are here. Okay, please.
Yeah, ma'am, as Mr. Labib raised one issue about the gloves. Yes, he is right. We have around 20 emails to sales department as per our procedure to arrange the ringer gloves because we have only small and medium size. XL large and 2XL, 3XL finish from long time. Even Mr. Nasser involved in this email, he asked Rashid Majid to, I need your urgent action. Then I discussed with Rashid, what is the problem? He said, I send 100 emails to our supplier, nobody reply for the stock or they are given to us or something.
Then look for other supplier, yeah, Tayyib. If they don't have this supply, this size, look for others.
Madam, this one should be sales department. They have to look another supplier, right?
Anyway, will be discussed after the meeting. No problem.
I believe you are in the email, same email, CC. What I sent it to Mr. Nasser and Mr. Rani and Rashid Majid. We don't have stock. Our people are suffering from the rig. Nobody.
No, this gloves I did not receive, but let's check this with the sales after the meeting. No problem.
Okay. Anything for the store about PP or something? Mr. Khalid or Mr. Labib, any issue?
Appreciate your support, Mr. Taib. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Even for 2022, we have request from last 1 month for the PP. Yesterday, I discussed with the purchase Mr. Chris. He told me we are requesting for sample and it is under process. Because till we don't have all sizes to issue PP like small or medium. Because now today one person join, he need medium. I don't have size. Even before yesterday, last week one person joined, we don't have size, we give him one from any other company. We have sample to use for time being. When stock will come, we will issue to you.
Okay, Tayyab, sorry to stop you. This will be discussed afterwards as what mentioned, yeah? Okay.
Okay.
But from now on, whenever we need to have enough stock, and whoever is gonna request anything that has the damaged one, it has to be issued. You
Damage
get
one.
that?
Yes, Mr. Joel. The procedure for company, as we are issuing coverall 3 per year, and the gloves every 6 year 2 gloves, but we have experience sometimes it's damaged. I cannot issue, and I don't have authority to issue directly until the supervisor, TRS supervisor or operation manager will approve. Okay, no issue, no problem, you can give. Then we are given to everyone.
No problem. That will be done. No problem. That will be approved. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. So okay, guys, yeah, but that doesn't give you an excuse not to write HSC observation card, because that is not the only thing. Okay, and this is from ADNOC requirement, and this is for your own benefit. So you need to participate, guys. Yeah. Has anyone already received um, the electronic system on how to raise stock card? You have that, right? They are.
Yes, we have. Everyone has this one.
They have asking the recruits. They are.
Yes.
You have the electronic system on how to raise the HSC observation card, yeah? So
Yes.
Algate, you have that, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so use
Yes,
it,
but
guys.
received before 2 days from the Mahmoud. We are very thankful to Mahmoud. They sent us to this online stock card observation system. So now we can put in there. Before we don't have, because all the people don't have this online observation cards.
Okay, so just.
And everyone, and yes.
Okay, so I don't know, but this was sent by Chadi on your WhatsApp and in your email anyway, yeah? So anyway, just start writing, guys, yeah? So that we can have our
Yes.
participation. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, for the next one, this is basically for the workshop. As you can see, there's a good improvement in the workshop, and we need to continue. Yeah, thanks for Khalid team and the workshop guys. Yeah, so we don't have any issue at the moment. This also shows the improvement in the housekeeping, and we don't have any incident in the workshop. So thank you, guys. Okay, so these are the two guys who have won the HSC observation card for the month of January. We have Niranjan. Thank you, Niranjan. Yeah, is he here? I don't see his name here. I don't know if he's sitting somewhere with you guys. I know that Junaid is here. Junaid, thank you for your participation. Yeah. So these are the two guys who have won the HSC observation card for January and February. I believe in the rig you are also having the same. Now, if you continue to participate, you will receive the same appreciation from the rig side, and it will be forwarded in the company, yeah, and it will be under Algate's name. Okay, so in the next slide is basically the incident that we had very recently for the month of February. It happened on 25 of February in SMS Faith. This is basically the 7-inch liner. We have several issues encountered in the power unit. So one power unit emits heavy smoke, and two power unit having pressure drops several times. Yeah. So we've got 3 power units having the same issue, and this has affected the performance of the slips. Yeah. And we ended up replacing the slips with the backup slips. Yeah. The manual one. So what was the issue? What was the root cause? Is the rig up of the equipment was not carried out properly for the power unit. It's very ironic that we have 3 power units having the same issue, yeah? The power tongue pressure and return line hose wasn't connected to the FMS panel, resorting to the pressure rise on the diesel power unit and unstable hydraulic system circulation. Yeah, so that is basically what happened. So when the rig crew is connected the hoses properly using the same power unit, nothing, there was no issue at all. So the recommended preventive action is, this is the reason why we had the call last week to explain to you the proper routing and connecting of the diesel power units, hoses to the power tongue and an FMS. And if you have any issue on the rig side, guys, yeah, you have number of your supervisors, so route it through them so that you can get good guidance, yeah. And please be active in your WhatsApp and in your email as Chadi is sending you some reminders and lessons learned. Yeah, you may get something in here that you can implement in the our operation so that we can avoid any NPTs. Yeah. Is there anything you want to add here from the recruits? Mahmoud?
Good afternoon, everybody. I just want to confirm again regarding the email I have sent it yesterday. As you saw since a while, to get our KPI, I think just to get our KPI for March and to substitute this difference, at least everybody is requested to cover 15 stop cards, at least for March. So that time, I think we will going again to reach the line of our KPI. But less than that, I cannot. And don't depend that your friend maybe write more. I need everybody to depend himself. And even if you see that these stop cards, if you write stop card and nobody's listening to you or something like that, don't calculate it like that way. If you write it this time and it takes time, the management is take or do their best to finish this task as soon as possible. But it's not that much easy. It's not like a magic stick or there is a button, they just press on it and they finish your task. It's not like that. There is a suppliers, we have to chase them. There is a management, we have to take the approval. It's very complicated procedures. So if something easy we can finish, we can. If something, because not all stop cards you can just write it and you wait for a result. There is some stop cards you see something wrong and you fix it immediately and it has been closed. So it's not all the stop cards we have considered it as a request. If you know got my points. And please, if somebody is not attending this meeting and there is a friends for sure in attending this meeting, please pass this message. We have at least to do 15 stop card for March for each one of the rig crew. We have to reach our KPI under any condition. So again, today I'm going to send another reminder. And once somebody's finished his 15 stop card, please send back an email and say confirm I already finished the 15 stop card. And nothing else from my side, and really appreciate all your support, guys. Thank you very much.
Okay, I'm gonna carry on. Thank you, Mahmoud. Yeah. This one is the second incident that we had in January. So this is basically the 4.5 completion tubing in AB01. It's happened on January 4, early this year, yeah. So it was noticed that there was no signal between the power tongue and the jam system after completing 125 joints. So this is like in the middle of the job, yeah. The rig crew discovered that the load cell cable, which was connected to the power tongue, was split from the cable fitting, resulting to the jam system signal issue. So again, this is the same issue from different equipments, yeah. So what was the root cause? We had 7 hours NPT for this. This is lack of implementation and the error from operator. The load cell cables was overpulled due to the hook to hold the power tongue far enough from the rotary table during the running in hole. That catches the load cell cable when the crew release the hook to move the power tongue from the standby position to make up position. So as you pull the tongue and put it back during running, the hoses get pulled over, it get disengaged, and then you don't have the signal from the jam. Yeah, so that is what happened on the tongues. So we have had the meeting as well here to refresh your knowledge, and we have circulated the procedure for you guys. And we need to make sure that we routed all our hoses, cables properly, yeah, so that when you move the tongs, it doesn't entangle with anything. Then it can prevent from any disengaging from its connection, yeah. Okay, so as you can see, it's like a simple error, but we get 7 hours for that. So the takeaway is we really need to monitor what we do and see what is happening around us, including our equipment, yeah, just so we can avoid this kind of 7 hours NPT, yeah. Okay, the next one is an incident that happened in Adnok onshore in Sahil Field, AD 91. It happened on February 12. This is one of Al Masood employee, where while tightening the bolt of the BOP, a high torque operator employed by Al Masood sustained injury in his right thumb by getting pinched in between the wrench and the BOP nut. The injured person was provided first aid by the rig medic and transferred to the hospital for further treatment. Yeah. So again, this is two guys doing different things at the same time. Yeah. So the communication issue is there. So the initial finding was the high torque operator engaged in the BOP bolt tightening activity for the first time and has no previous experience. Yeah. The injured person was placing his right thumb holding the bolt while another high torque operator operated the tool without confirming all clear. So you guys are in a risky area there in the rig side. Yeah, not every one of you can hear when you speak up, so it needs to be reconfirmed maybe by signal by your hand, yeah, and have it confirmed before you do an activity, just so uh, you can proceed properly and make sure the other guy receive it and he will proceed as what you agree. The job was conducted without proper supervision. Yeah, this is where you guys in a different shift, you have your supervisor with you, and the lessons learned is all operations were suspended during that time and stand down was conducted. This is normal whenever you have any incident on the rig site or any changes on the activity. It is recommended to ensure strict compliance to the applicable requirement of work management system. You all guys have completed the WMS training, yeah? And always ensure the pre-job safety meeting. Pre-job safety meeting, as what we communicated before, whenever you change of shift, change of our gate personnel, change of any driller or anybody involved in the activity, you need to do the pre-job briefing, pre-job safety meeting, and let them sign all of you on the JSA. Yeah, this is very important, guys. Okay, so this is basically the number of jobs that we did for Unlock Offshore. We have had completed 4 jobs in January and 4 jobs in February. And on the next slide, as you can see, is basically the rating of the performance. Whenever as you guys finish your job, you go to the company man and you ask them to rate your job. So this is basically your performance, guys. Yeah. So for 4 jobs in January, we have set our target as 3.5. The highest is 5. Our average for the 4 jobs is 4.3, which is high. That is good, guys. Yeah, it's the same thing with February. So the only downside of that is we have 2 NPTs for the 2 jobs out of 8 jobs. Yeah. Okay, so this is for sub-assembly. As usual, the number of jobs along with the average rating is a minimum of 5. So in terms of performance, as you can see, the client is okay, happy with what sub-assembly is doing in terms of service quality. Yeah. Okay. So what you can see now in your screen is basically the comparison between the number of jobs that we have completed, the total number of NPT or events, and the total NPT in hours. So as what we have said previously, we've got 4 jobs total completed, 1 NPT, and 7 hours NPT. And 4 also completed jobs in February, 1 in 1 NPT in terms of events, and 3.5 hours NPT. So all in all, we have 10.5 hours NPT for January and February. Yeah. So if we look on the rig where it happened, so the 7 hours happened in AB01. In SMS Faith, we've got 3.5 hours. So this is all primarily be like all errors is from Algate. Yeah. Okay, so as you can see here, this is the comparison of NPTs for the 3 years. So if we look on 2020, we've got 63 hours total NPT, and it has increased in 2021. But even then, if you look on the NPT percentage, compared to man hours, that is slightly lower. But if we compare it to number of jobs that we did in 2020, we've done many jobs in 2020 compared to 2021. Yeah. Now let's go to January compared to 3 years. We've got in 2020 4.8 hours NPT. 2021 is 5, and we have 7 hours in this year. Yeah. Same thing in February 2021 and 2020, we don't have any NPT, and now we have 3.5 hours. So in terms of track, it looks like the NPT is increasing for us in terms of number of hours. Yeah, so it's something that we need to take away. And because these are all in the radar of ADNOC Offshore, and if hopefully it doesn't continue this way and it all improves, guys. Yeah. So that we can improve our performance, and hopefully we're gonna get additional rig and more jobs for all of you guys, for all of us. Yeah. Now, what you can see in the screen is basically the comparison of whether the job file has been received, who is the crew chief, and the service design plan. So whatever you can see in red, this is what we need to look after. Mahmoud, Jadi, yeah, those who are in red is something that we need to look after and see the job files, where are they, and close the service design plan, please. Yeah.
Okay, Joel.
Okay. So what you can see in the screen now is the page 2 of your job debriefing form, which here you are writing the rig up, breakdown, and running. because this information, guys, yeah, if what we are trying to say here is we need to populate this and fill this out properly, because ADNOC offshore is asking us and giving us the KPI for running, how much running speed we did per hour, yeah. So if we don't have this information properly, then we will not be able to answer ADNOC offshore. So it's something that is critical to us at this point in time, yeah. So we would like you guys to populate this properly, including the client estimated running hours, which is here at down below, yeah. Okay. So another one as well is this is the snapshot of the service ticket, yeah. This is where we get paid. If we don't populate this properly, we're gonna have problems with collecting our invoice. You know what's the next one, yeah? If we get problem with our invoice, we're gonna have problem on our salary. So that is very important that we fill out this document properly, as you can see the box in red here. Okay. Okay, the reminder that we have, as probably some new guys are here, we are delivering this every time, yeah, the reminder. So I believe you guys are aware already. The main thing is if you have any equipment, we can't just having some issue, you can't just weld it or do any grinding without having an approval from your operations manager, yeah? And then if there is any changes in the activity or any assistance you need to report it quickly to operations, your operations supervisor. If there is any NPT, any incident, make sure one guy attends to the incident, and just one guy to make a call on the town, yeah, so we can assist you guys. Okay, is there anything you guys wanted to add? You wanted to share something to us? Recruits? No? Any additional issues you have? No, nothing. If you share something, it will be good for you and for us, yeah, and for our operation. Okay. Thank you guys for attending, yeah. Thank you very much.